Imagine this, a single gunshot echoing through a quiet European street. That one bullet would set off a chain reaction so massive, it dragged the world into a conflict that killed millions. That gunshot fired on June 28, 1914, didn't just kill an archduke. It killed peace, and it gave birth to World War I. But how could one assassination trigger the deadliest war the world had ever seen up to that point? The answer lies in a tangled web of alliances, old rivalries, and the pride of powerful nations. The spark was lit in Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was on a state visit with his wife Sophie. The streets were tense. Nationalist groups wanted independence from Austria-Hungary. Among them was a young Bosnian Serb named Gavrilo Princip, part of a secret group called the Black Hand. When he pulled the trigger, killing both Ferdinand and Sophie, Europe began sliding toward disaster. Austria-Hungary saw this as the perfect excuse to crush Serbian nationalism once and for all. But there was a problem. Serbia wasn't alone. Russia had promised to protect the Serbs. Austria, on the other hand, had a powerful ally, Germany, and Germany's support gave Austria-Hungary the confidence to issue Serbia an ultimatum so harsh it was almost impossible to accept. Serbia tried to negotiate, but Austria wasn't interested in peace. On July 28, 1914, they declared war on Serbia. Within days, the dominoes began to fall. Russia mobilized to protect Serbia. Germany, fearing a Russian advance, declared war on Russia. France, allied with Russia, was pulled in next. Germany then turned west, marching through Belgium to strike France quickly. But Belgium was protected by Britain. And just like that, Britain entered the war. In a matter of weeks, almost all of Europe was on fire. A local assassination had exploded into a global conflict. But why did it happen so quickly? Because Europe had been sitting on a powder keg for years. Old rivalries, military buildups, and alliances had created a system where if one nation fell into war, everyone else would follow. Some historians call it a doomsday machine that just needed one spark. And that spark was Sarajevo. By August 1914, millions of soldiers were marching to the front lines. Many thought it would be over by Christmas. Instead, it turned into a 4-year nightmare of trenches, poison gas, and unimaginable loss. Have you ever wondered if Princip had missed his shot that day? Would World War I still have happened? Was the war inevitable, or was it truly started by one man with a pistol? The truth is, the assassination was just the trigger. The real cause was the fragile, dangerous balance of power in Europe. Once disturbed, it unleashed chaos no one could control. And so, the war to end all wars began not from a grand invasion or a massive attack, but from a young man's bullet and a series of decisions that spiraled out of control. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.